Hello, fellow Tigers. I am here with Mr. Ferry. I am here in his office on campus, and we thought we'd sit down with him as we did last year and kind of talk about not only what we have going on right now on campus, but what we have for the rest of this school year to give y'all a little highlight of what we see coming. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for having me. I'm excited. And thank you, by the way, for all the work that you guys do with Tiger Talk and giving to our announcements and HCTV. So we appreciate it. So thank you.
It's a lot of fun. We love being part of it. So what do we have coming up in the short term? And this is an easy question.
Well, right, of course. So, of course, we have Shaw tomorrow night, which taking place across the river. Shaw has their own stadium, so we're hoping to come home with another victory, go to 3-1. But of course, all the talk in the town is next week, Jesuit Week. You know, the 100th meeting between the two schools. It's going to be nonstop, just fun activities all week long, leading up to, you know, the big game, the big festivities. But just fun, and then of course we don't stop there. Right after Jesuit, we have homecoming week. So short term, we got a lot going on.
Very busy time of year.
Yes.
Well, we just passed the Chalmette game, which was the 50th anniversary.
Absolutely.
And wow, it's hard to believe all that comes together all at once.
Right.
Y'all have had any time to sleep lately?
No, you know, and I have to give the student council guys credit because, man, these boys are knocking it out of the park. You know, they're going from one thing to the next, getting it all done, and you know, we already have so many fun things planned next week. I'm ready to get next week started. Not overlooking Shaw, of course.
Of course.
But you know, everything from dunking booths with teachers, eating contests, big man races. We got a lot of stuff, so it should be a pretty exciting, vibrant atmosphere next week.
I know we'll wrap up the week with a big pep rally on Friday.
Absolutely. 2:15, like we normally do, getting ourselves ready for the greatest rivalry, competition. And then we'll head straight on over to the tailgating and, you know, game kicks off, I guess, around 7, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, Friday will be a nonstop all-day event.
It'll definitely be a whole lot of fun. Make sure you get out there for that. But so we take our breath and we get through this, and then we have homecoming, which is obviously a big thing, and we get through that. What do we have just here in 2019? What else do we have coming up?
So after homecoming, we have, of course, Family Day, which will be the weekend after that, and we're going to end Family Day with a high school Halloween movie night out on the middle school field using our new Jumbotron that we got last year. So we're going to do that. Hopefully it'll be between 8th and 12th grade. We're still working logistics out with that. So we have that, and then after that we have our middle school game night, which is early November. Of course, we have open house as well coming up next week. And then we'll take a little bit of a break after the game night, getting ready for the holidays. And then we're going to do another Christmas movie night in December. Something like Elf or something that we'll show. And
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll couple it with hot chocolate and things like that. And, you know, bring your chair, your blanket, come out, lay on the field and, you know, cap off a great first semester.
We finally get through our holidays. We get through Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, and we roll into 2020. Now here we have moving into the new year. What do we see as we move forward in 2020?
Well, you know, it doesn't stop. So we'll have our middle school spring fling sometime in January. Our old version of the Pajama Jam, which we're going to try to reinvent and do some different things this year. We'll also have our Crescent Tiger Throwdown, our annual competition against Cabrini. We'll have, of course, junior prom, senior prom. We'll have another game night for our middle school boys and Slam and Jam, our annual Coconut Beach Volleyball Tournament with the Archdiocese of New Orleans. So, yeah, it doesn't stop. We, of course, have our senior Disney trip, our 8th grade trip to Universal. So I sometimes think that the second semester actually is busier than the first semester.
Well, you're kind of getting into it as the first semester is rolling around. Here you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's actually a train. So.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. 100%.
But yeah, I keep trying to convince my co-host that he's going to have to send me all the clips from Universal so that we can do the show. I haven't quite convinced him of that.
Well,
yet,
you know, good news is I will be there, so I can send you some clips as well because I enjoy. I went last year for the first time with the 8th graders, and it's a phenomenal time. And I've gone the last 7 years with the seniors, so it's nice being with the younger guys this time.
Well, it's a different feel with the groups. They're both a whole lot of fun because I've done trips before like that, but a totally different feel. Well, you've got your work cut out for you for the rest.
I do. But, you know, like I said, thank God I have a great group of kids. student council guys that are stepping up to the plate. Ms. Billings has been phenomenal as our chief for missions, which is in charge of student activity. So far, and with guys like you and helping out, y'all make my job easier. So it's a team effort.
That's our goal. If we can do that, along with having a good time while we do it and supporting the team, then that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
So one more time, let us know what our activities are coming up for the big 100th anniversary week, and let us know what we can do to help you out. What all the guys out here can do to make it better.
Well, on Monday, we're going to have our big man race, which is something started a few years ago where, we get some guys who, quote unquote, think that they're big and we put them through an obstacle course. Winner gets a box of Twinkies, so that's pretty fun. Everybody enjoys that. It's usually the hit of one of the rivalry games. On Tuesday, we'll have a tug-of-war competition where guys can make teams, and then the winner of the tournament will then go to the competition for the pep rally. We'll have on Wednesday Duncan booth with hopefully Mr. Martin in the booth, Mr. DeZormo, and maybe some special guests. So that'll be on Wednesday. Thursday, we're doing a Oreo eating contest between teachers and students. And then we'll have the pep rally on Friday with a dodgeball game between teacher and student. All grades levels will be represented. And then we'll leave here and then head straight over to tailgating and pick it up with the band that'll be there and the food and all the festivities.
Excellent. Well, make sure you get out there, support whatever team that you support here with the Tigers. Any group or team, we're running in all directions. But hey, we just heard a cheer coming from someone.
Was it for me?
I think that's what it was. And we really want to see y'all out there. Come drop by and see us. And in any event we're at, it's all about supporting our guys who are out there. Thank you so much for taking the time.
No problem. Thank you. And we are HC as always.